Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Discovery, Season 1, Episode 13, What's Past is Prologue. Now, if I remember correctly, that's actually kind of an important, saying in Star Trek. I think Deep Space Nine had the Past Prologue episode. I think that was Jake's book, too. Jake Sisko, Past Prologue. Anyway, so, I don't know, this is the episode, after watching the last episode with the big twist, Lorca is Terran. This is the follow-up episode, to explain why and how and what is the purpose of it. First of all, the security chief that I thought had the dumbest Tasha Yar death in our universe returns. Good for her, whatever. Lorca talks about how he was running and there was an ion storm and a transporter malfunction, and that's how he made it to our universe. I guess. That's kind of what happened to Kirk and them the first time. And I think they did it one time, or they had talked about it a lot in Deep Space Nine, where, that was the whole point of O'Brien was always trying to recreate the transporter malfunction. So, I guess if you had to do it, it works, whatever. The gunfight scene between Lorca and Georgiou was actually pretty badass, with, the force field and all that. That was actually pretty great. And then her emergency beam out, okay, whatever. We know that Lorca changed the coordinates to the last jump, so that's not a surprise to anybody. I love how Lorca actually apologizes to everybody, and he's like, I would have invited you to join me, but you all have, this cult-like obsession with Starfleet. And it's oh, okay. So I really liked that. And then Michael's rebuttal of, we would have gotten you home if you had just asked us, because that's who Starfleet is. We would have helped you. Okay, so we see both sides of this coin going on. And then finally Lorca dies, and I was actually really surprised. They just take him out. There's still, 2 episodes left of the season? 3? And I was oh, okay, boom, there he goes. And then, so as soon as it was over, I was okay, I don't know what they're going to do for 2 more episodes, but it's kind of interesting, twist, I guess. And then they had to go and ruin it again, where they're ready to beam out Michael, and she grabs onto Georgiou and is you're coming with me. Okay, I get that your Captain Georgiou died, so why are you going to grab the Empress? She's not the same person. I don't know. It's just, if somebody important to me had died, and then I got to see that person again, but they were evil, I would not be you're the same. No. That's, clearly they're going to make a story arc out of it. I'm not digging it. Watching the single little blue dot land on Tilly. Okay, you're setting up for the next season. I get it. Which a lot of people, it's amazing to look at, chat rooms and stuff like that. And so many people are Tilly's the Borg Queen. What? So, anyway, just going to let that one go. But that one made me laugh out of everything else. That's the one that made me laugh the most. Coming back, they overshot by 9 months. I don't get that, but okay. I guess that's kind of the reference to the Defiant. Maybe I just stopped listening. It's possible with this show. Because the Defiant, went back in time and changed universes, and I think that was the whole point, was they were going to do the same thing in reverse. So they changed universes and went back in time by 9 months. So they're 9 months in the future, and the Klingons have won the war. I was oh, okay, so we got Georgiou, we got something going on with Tilly, and now we're 9 months in the future and the Klingons have won. So, oh, okay, there's the last 2 episodes. I get it now. So, I don't know. This first season's rough. Some of it is really interesting. And if they had played it flat, I would have probably enjoyed it more. But the whole, Ash Tyler is actually a Klingon with reconstructive surgery, I'm not digging it. And then the whole mirror universe, I'm not digging it. I just needed it flat. Just plain, boring, whatever. Just go on adventures in space, and it would have been fine. The big twists, I don't like it. So, for those who have seen this one, what did you guys think about all the twists? Let me know, and I will see you guys next time for The War Without, The War Within.